Hello everyone, today in this tutorial I'm gonna show you how to make this aesthetic look editing style, and it's actually really easy. It's 100% free. It's only done in CapCut. Like, you can use any other software you want, but for this tutorial I'm gonna do it in CapCut. First of all, you're gonna have to create a project. This is the raw footage I have. The link to this podcast will be in the description below. You can choose any section of this podcast, but in this video I chose this one. So first of all, you're gonna trim the video. You're gonna choose the section you wanted to edit. Let's trim this video, shall we?
On business, can you tell me a little bit more about how people who operate companies, I know you mentioned this companies, how they run them, casinos run with hiring practices.
I'm gonna start here.
What's that same approach? We like competence, but it's also being less close to me. There has to have at least an essence of as a true, loyal, masculine friendship relationship as part of that.
And enter just right here. So we have a 44 seconds video. Now let's get the shape of the video. Let's go to mask. Go here, rectangle mask. And increase the round corners a little bit, as you like, of course. We have this, and let's change the ratio now to 9:60. Go to basic, increase the scale. Perfect. Now we are done with the shape of the video overall, but we're not gonna do any color correction here. If you want to do any, you can do. You are free if you want. It's not necessarily right. You can do it or you can't. Like, it's up to you. Now go to text button, auto caption, generate. Keep in your mind that I am using an older version of CapCut. If it's different to you, like, it's because I downloaded an older version. I have downloaded an older version from Google. Like, you can search for it and download it if you want, because in the latest update, as if I am recording this video right now, the auto captions are not 100% free. Like, you have to invite some people to CapCut, and it's not as easy as it is right now. So after we have got the auto captions, let's see.
We've always had the same approach.
Go to captions, and we're gonna cut the parts we want. Like, we're not gonna cut everything right now. We're gonna use it like one sentence by one sentence, if you know what I mean. For example, we have always. So here you're gonna uncheck apply to all. Go to font, and we're gonna use Helvetica, like this text. If you don't have it, you can download it from the internet. It's 100% free. So I'm just gonna add the head here. Always had and cut. Again, choose the font, Helvetica. We're gonna choose shadow, increase the opacity, decrease the blurriness, increase the distance a little bit. Or this, like, you can always do whatever you want. Like, it's not necessarily to do exactly as I am doing, but like, it's this is just a tutorial. Like, you can do whatever you want. You can use another text font, but I like this one. Now let's check the glow. Free version, of course. Decrease the intensity and range. Like, we don't want a very glowy text. This is good, actually.
We've always had the same approach.
Okay, the same approach. We're gonna do the same thing as the previous sentence. Glow. Free one. 27 by 21. 27 by 21. And the shadow we get 100% and 20 by 11. Okay. 20. Also 20 by 11. Okay, we got this.
We've always had the same approach.
Now the next sentence. Okay, we go back to captions. We like competence and enter. In the we like competence text, I'm gonna use another font. I'm gonna use, let's just size this up and choose another font. Can use this, enter. It's not the same as the previous one, but it also has the same vibe, if you know what I mean. So we like competence. Let's just down this a little bit here. Maybe do this just to make it a little bit different, you know. It doesn't have to be all the same. Again, you can do whatever you want. Just do this shadow, increase the opacity, decrease the blurriness, increase the distance a little bit.
We've always had the same approach.
So make sure the text is all like in the same line. Like don't make sure they are all in the same line. Like for example here, you can see it's 0 by negative 693. Same here. Let's show it to negative 693. Here we go. Up into a point, we're gonna do a trick here. So let's just copy, Control C and Control V. Control V, Control V, up into a point. Great. Let's see what we got. This one we're gonna do up. The next one. Now into a point. Now let's choose the text font for all of these. Just highlight all of them and choose the font you want. Again, we're gonna choose a different font like this one, Serif. I'm not sure if I am pronouncing it right, but it's actually really good, a really good font. So what we are gonna do is make everyone appear by itself. Just press V, again V, to disable it temporarily, of course. Let's put up here. Let's scale it down. Like you don't want a very big text here. Just up into. Just cut this a little bit. You'll see why later. Do the same with a point.
Up into a point.
See where I'm going here? Like you can align them like in one line. Like this. Just beside this one. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here.
We've always had the same approach. We like competence up into a point, but trust.
Okay, now, but trustworthiness and friendship. We're gonna make it in like two text box, like this. And of course we're gonna change the fonts. Now, for but trustworthiness, we're gonna choose something like solve. I like this text actually. Now, but here is the thing. The word trustworthiness, we're gonna change its font alone, but keep it in the same sentence. You can do it by highlighting the word you want. Like, here's what we are gonna do. choose something like Vogue or Vogue. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Again, okay, below, not too much shadow. Now here's the thing. The word trustworthiness, we're gonna change its color. So what aligns with trustworthiness? I think that would be good for the light. We're gonna change that to this. Let's increase its size a little bit. Now let's do the same with and friendship. Let's first 0 by negative 311. 300. Increase the size. Change the font. And we're gonna change its color to blue. No, black. Like this. Great. Let's see what we got here.
We've always had the same approach. We like competence up until a point, but trustworthiness and friendship, I guess, above other things.
Now it's too bulky here. Let's just fix this now. Again, too big. That's better. Okay, now. So
we've always had the same approach. We like competence up until a point, but trustworthiness and friendship, I guess, above all.
Okay, so I guess here this is what we are gonna do with it. I guess enter above other things, enter. Now
I guess.
Let's zoom in a little bit. I guess let's change its font to resolve. So below, if we want the much intensity and range. Shadow, increase opacity, decrease blurriness, increase distance. Good.
Above other things.
Now, for above other things, we're gonna do the same with up into a point, like this. Control C, Control V, Control V. Above. Other. Oh, sorry. Other. And things. Good. Now, let's just order them. First of all, we're gonna need above word. Above. And other. And things.
Other things. Is more. Other.
Okay, let's disable other and things for now. For above, gonna make the resolve text again. Now other. Again resolve. But now for the word things, we're not gonna use resolve. We're gonna use Vogue or Vogue or whatever it is. Okay, above, other, trim it a little bit, and things just more a little bit. Let's see what we got.
other things is more important to me.
Great. Great. Now, is more important to me. Let's see what we are gonna do with it. Is more, enter, important, enter to me. Now, is more, increase, change the font to something like Helvetica. Also to me, do the same. Size is 8, good. Okay. Now for the word important, here we are gonna do something. We're gonna cut the video here, cut it again right here, copy and paste it, and we're gonna remove the background from the copy video, like go to remove BG, auto removal, and now the video is cut. Let's see what we are gonna do. We're gonna put the important text right here. Look what we got. Amazing. Change the font to whatever font you want. I'm gonna do resolve. Important. Now let's change its color to red. Give it a little glow, or no glow, no. Let's give it a shadow. Yeah, cool. Now let's select is important to me. I mean is to me alone, and it's like unite its scale. I mean its position. Example, shadow. Okay, see what we got.
Is more important to me. If I had is more important to me. If I had a
Okay, good. Now, if I had a cameraman who was 9 out of 10. Okay, so we're gonna just divide the caption here. If I had a enter, cameraman who enter was enter. Okay, and we're gonna just zoom in and select if I had a cameraman who was. Go to this. Okay, let's see what we got.
if I had a cameraman who was 9 out of 10.
Okay, good. Now for 9 out of 10, we're gonna do this. Control C, Control V, Control V.
10. 9 out.
Okay, let's see what we're gonna do. Okay, 9 out of 10. Let's change the font and scale the words. Okay, now we're gonna do space between the words like this. 9 out of 10.
Out of 10. Cameraman, it was 9 out of 10.
Good. Now let's change the color.
10.
Let's change its color to yellow and the word 10 to green. Perfect. It was 9 out of 10. Okay.
9 out of 10. Would I fire him?
Okay, now would I fire him? Now go to caption. Would I enter fire him? Enter. For somebody, enter. Who would enter take half the salary? Let's leave it like this. Now would I text? Okay, good. Fire him. Now for the fire him, we're gonna do something different here. We're gonna grab it and put it right there. Let's do this. Let's just change the color for the word fire to red. Now let's go to glow, or not glow, shadow.
Him for somebody.
For somebody, the same as would I.
Would I fire him for somebody?
Now let's add some dots here, as if it's like he will continue talking. Who would? Let's do the same again. I'm gonna remove the word take here and make it the same as who would, because I will do something with half the salary now. Okay, for half the salary, we're gonna do the same as 9 out of 10. You'll see now. Let's do Control C, Control V, Control V. Okay, so half the salary. Okay, so half should go right there. There, salary there. Okay, so I'm gonna change the font for only the half the to, let's say, resolve here, and for the word salary I'm gonna change it to Vogue or Vogue. Now let's just order them. Okay, so after you get satisfied with what you have done, let's just do some simple changes. The glow and the shadow. Okay, so I'm gonna change the color of the word salary itself to something, let's just say yellow.
Who was 10 out?
Now who was 9 out of 10? Let's see what we are gonna do here. We're gonna cut the video, Control B, again, Control B, Control C, Control V. You will see why. Let's go to remove VG, auto remove, and wait. Okay, so what we are gonna do now is remove who was and keep 10 out of 10. Let's just drag it between these two videos and put it right there.
Who was 10 out of 10. 10 out.
Skip there.
10 out. Who was 10 out of 10.
Okay, change the font. Just it a little bit. Yep, right there. So change the color of the tents like this to green, and the other 10 to green as well. Okay, good. So far so good.
10. If I didn't.
Okay, so if I don't personally like the guy or personally trust the guy, the answer is no. Okay, so if I didn't personally like the guy, we're gonna make this personally enter or personally trust the guy enter. The answer is no, enter. Okay, so again, it's like we're not gonna do something crazy here, it's just basic text. We're gonna maybe change its color. So just highlight if I didn't personally change the font.
Didn't personally like the guy.
Now for the word like, we're gonna do something here, something different. Let's change the font of the guy to something like, I like this one. Let's change it to this one. And for the word like, we're gonna change it to this one. And let's change it to the red color, not too much. And for the guy, we're gonna change the glow and the shadow. Or just a little here, change the shadow. Okay, good. We're gonna do the same with trust the guy. We're gonna come back for or personally, but not right now. Just to see what we're gonna do. Okay, and let's change the word trust color to green. And let's just change the shadow. For or personally, we're gonna do change its font.
Personally trust the guy. The answer is no.
Okay, the answer is no. We're gonna do something very simple here. Change the font, increase the size. And so is very simple. Okay, so my hiring and firing practices are based on competence. Okay, again, we're gonna just change the color and the fonts here. Like, we don't want anything special here, not right now. Okay, captions again. My hiring and firing, enter. Practices are, enter. Based on competence, leave it alone. Work ethic, enter. And let's work on them, shall we? So the word my, go with this. Hiring will go with this, and firing the same thing. And this. Okay, let's go with red and hiring with green. Shadow. Okay, good. Practices are now for based on competence and work ethic. Let's just drag this there. Now, based on competence. Let's see the Y level here 916, 916, 916. Okay, scale 225. Let's make it as close to it. Okay, so highlight this both and let's just change their font and the shadow and the glow, of course. Now let's just change the font for work ethic. Like, let's not make it the same as based on competence. So let's make it like this one. Again, like the idea is not to keep it as boring. Like, don't use just the same font for all of the text there. Change them as you want. You know? Can't be lazy. Again, very simple here. Let's just put it back down there. Okay, because I'm not lazy. Let's just go back to captions. Okay, cause enter. I'm not lazy, enter. You better be online, enter. Okay, let's just do the word cause really quickly. Now for the sentence I'm not lazy, we're gonna like make it the same as 9 out of 10 and we're gonna put it right there. So again, Control C, Control V, Control V. I am not lazy. Okay, now let's just change the font of the first two words. I'm not to something like this one. I like it. And the word lazy, let's do something like this. Now let's just do this. I am not lazy.
Lazy. Lazy because I'm not lazy. If I'm online, you better be online.
Okay, so if I am online, you better be online. Okay, so if I am online, it's gonna be simple. Let's just highlight if I am online, you better be online, just for now. Let's change it here. Change the available. So okay, now for the fonts. Let's do this. And for you better be online, we're gonna use another font. Like this one. Because why not? Okay. So, but it's also. Okay, let's just do this here. That's better. Now, but it's also. Anyone? Okay, let's go back to captions. Anyone that's enter close to me. Okay, we're gonna do something here like just highlight them all and just change their scale and the Y position. Okay, just change the font to something like this. Okay, change the scale. And some lower position. Okay, now let's just before we finish, let's just add some dots here. Now for the last part, let's go to the captions. For the last time, there has to have enter at least an enter essence of, as I said, mine, enter and my brother's true, enter loyal masculine, enter friendship, enter relationship, enter as part of that. Okay, so what we are gonna do here is just simply highlight. There has to have an essence as I said, me and my brother's true. Okay, just highlight all of this, go to text and change the scale, the font, etc. Okay, I accidentally added the word loyal, like don't highlight it with the previous sentences because this is what we are gonna do here right now.
Loyal,
So as you can see, he said the word loyal here,
true, loyal.
loyal here, not there. So this is what we are gonna do here.
There has to have at least an essence of, as I said, mine and my brother's true.
Okay, it starts right there. So let's cut this. Let's bring the word loyal here.
Loyal. Masculine friendship relationship as part of that.
Okay, so this is what we are gonna do now. We're gonna cut the video, Control B, Control C, Control V, remove BG, auto removal, and wait. Okay, great. Now just add these words here, loyal, masculine, friendship, relationship, and drag them down there. Okay, and now let's change its color to something like yellow, and change its font to something like this one. Remove the glow. Loyal. Masculine. Let's change its font to something like this. Classic. Bold. Change its color. So that's better. And again, let's just add a shadow.
Masculine
Friendship. Change the font to something like this. And change the color to blue.
relationship.
Now for the word relationship. To this one. Now let's just choose the green one.
Loyal, masculine friendship relationship.
Okay, now as part of that, the final part. Just keep it simple. Change the font to something like Resolve. And here we go. We have finished the video. This is what we have. Let's see what we got.
We've always had the same approach. We like competence up until a point, but trustworthiness and friendship, I guess, above other things, is more important to me. If I had a cameraman who was 9 out of 10, would I fire him for somebody who would take half the salary, who was 10 out of 10, if I didn't personally like the guy or personally trust the guy? The answer is no. So my hiring and firing practice.
Okay, so just fix this.
Salary, who was 10 out of 10, if I didn't personally like the guy or personally trust the guy? The answer is no. So my hiring and firing practices are based on competence, work ethic. You can't be lazy because I'm not lazy. If I'm online, you better be online. But it's also anyone that's close to me. There has to have at least an essence of, as I said, mine and my brother's true, loyal, masculine friendship relationship.
Okay, I forgot to mention something. Like when you copy a video, just remove its sound, because it will be like a higher sound, a higher note, if you know what I mean. So let's just fix this really quickly. Okay, fixed here. Let's see here. Remove the sound. The video is the same here. See what we got. Okay.
True, loyal, masculine friendship relationship as part of that.
Okay, so just to do one last thing, you can add some background music. The background music, it can be like, it need to be something calm, you know. Don't add a funk music or something like DJ music or something like that. Add something calm. So I'm gonna add a background music, and you can add the same if you want. Okay, so to add music, just go to audio, extract audio, import, and import your song.
We've always had the same approach.
So as you can see, it's like very loud here. So you just drag the volume down.
We like competence up until a point, but trustworthiness and friendship, I guess, above other things, is more important to me. If I had a cameraman who was 9 out of 10, would I fire him for
Okay,
somebody who would...
that's really good actually. Let's just cut the music here, and for the final part, you click export. You name the video here. Just say Tris can edit. Here you choose the resolution, and you just click export. And there you have it. It's the video here. The video is done. So if you like the video, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, because I'm gonna post more tutorials in the future. And if you have anything to comment, like if you have any tip or advice, you can write it down there below in the comments. See you soon. Peace.